One thing that a lot of fans are really looking forward to when it comes to Star Wars Episode 9 is of course the path of Kylo Ren. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now we do know that J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio are taking Kylo Ren down a darker path and will be doing some unique and unpredictable things for the character that will shock a lot of the audiences that go ahead and see this movie at the very end of December of 2019. Now these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film when it comes to some of the set leaks, the set designs, the concept art and storyboard descriptions, etc. One of which specifically has all to do with Kylo Ren and a green lightsaber. Specifically a description of Kylo Ren sitting on a chair, working on a table using a bunch of tools inside of his chambers. On the table is a crossguard lightsaber. However, the design of the hilt looks more ancient than Kylo's as seen in the past two installments. Part of the hilt is split open with a green kyber crystal seen intact inside the chamber of the hilt. It appears as if Kylo just inserted the green kyber crystal into a new hilt or a redesigned hilt. The crystal is not damaged or cracked like Kylo's original one. The last goes over Kylo Ren closing his eyes and focusing on the lightsaber itself, it seems. Kylo seems to be meditating and concentrating on something. So I really wanted to get into this here because this is really interesting for sure. And the thing that immediately pops into my head when it comes to what's actually a part of the Disney canon are two things. Now, this could honestly be Kylo Ren trying to convert a green kyber crystal into a red one by making it bleed, what Darth Vader did in the official comics, where he actually grabs Karak and Phila's lightsaber, extracts the green kyber crystal, and begins to make it bleed, or at least tries to. And in that actual moment, Darth Vader was able to do such a thing in order to create a red kyber crystal. Now, the other possibility is that this is indeed an actual ancient green crossguard lightsaber, and this brings us all the way back to Star Wars Rebels Season 2, Twilight of the Apprentice, one of my favorite episodes, and a lot of people out there actually really do enjoy this one as well. Now, this was before they actually crossed paths with one of the Inquisitors, and Ezra Bridger, Ahsoka Tano, and of course Kanan Jarrus come across an ancient green kyber crystal, crossguard lightsaber. Except when Ezra Bridger actually ignites it, it fails and it just breaks and turns off. Could this be the same exact type of lightsaber hilt that Kylo Ren has in his chambers right now, and he's using that crystal to put in his actual crossguard lightsaber to make it stabilized and by also making it bleed? Now, it could be either or, really, and to be honest, if you look at all the Star Wars films under the Disney era, right, a lot of those films are really trying to push the knowledge of kyber crystals. They really started this with Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. In that movie, we actually got lectured a little bit about the kyber crystals and the concept of them, and even seeing one of them on Jyn Erso's necklace. And then, of course, in The Last Jedi, we got to see the actual kyber crystal itself inside of the Skywalker lightsaber, and also Luke Skywalker's red kyber crystal necklace that remains in his hut. So Disney and Lucasfilm, they're really pushing the whole entire concept of kyber crystals. They are really trying to pretty much let the casual fans out there know that this is how a lightsaber works at heart, and how the actual color is actually made. Now, looking at everything here, why would Kylo Ren have a green lightsaber and a crossguard? Those are the two possibilities, in my opinion. It's either an ancient lightsaber design that Kylo Ren came across on some planet, kind of similar to what happened in Star Wars Rebels, except takes it away and extracts the green one and puts it into his old hilt, and actually focuses on the kyber crystal to make it bleed. That would make sense as to why, in the description, that he's actually meditating and closing his eyes, focusing and concentrating on the lightsaber itself. It could absolutely be that he's trying to make it bleed and make it turn red, essentially. The other thing is, of course, that this is just a green lightsaber hilt, or should I say a green kyber crystal that's being inserted into his existing hilt, and it will actually be colored green. Now, do I think that that's likely? I'm not quite sure about that because, well, After all, he is a dark side user, and in the Disney canon, I believe that the colors are actually shown by exactly how that character associates him or herself with the actual Force. So if you're a dark side user, most likely it will be red. If you're a light side, it will be blue or green, something around those lines. So, very interesting stuff for sure. It really seems like that, JJ and crew, they're really trying to insert a lot of Jedi and Sith lore into this film, which is fantastic. Something that was completely absent from The Last Jedi, and I couldn't be more happier than that. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.